area where we have to look and see what's going on is in the judicial foreclosure process, because there are people getting wrongfully foreclosed upon and then wrongfully evicted. And that's something we just need to work on locally and in our state laws and see where we need to modify our state laws to prevent that from happening.
What are some of the other areas you want to kind of attack?
Elder affairs, elder abuse. I'm going to resurrect the elder affairs unit in the Attorney General's office that existed during the Grant Woods era. This was a unit in the Consumer Protection section that dealt with all issues relating to consumer fraud on our senior citizens. I'm going to expand that where folks can call in, file a complaint, or inquire for help, anything relating to our seniors, whether it's an issue that needs to be referred to Adult Protective Services, or an issue that needs to be referred to the Criminal Division of the Attorney General's office, or if it's a consumer protection issue that needs to go to the Civil Consumer Protection section of the Attorney General's office. But we have a lot of people being preyed upon that are seniors, folks who are shut in their homes and they get phone calls from scammers that develop a relationship with them and start taking their money. We still have crazy mail scams coming through, and so we really need to have better education, better prosecution of the crimes that are being committed, and better processing of the complaints, and doing more work in that area.
Are you going to be able to make the Attorney General's office maybe more efficient so that you can get more done with less staff?
Yeah.
Because the budget's pretty tight. You know, you're probably not going to be given a huge budget advance.
There will be, I am certain there'll probably be more budget cuts. I have been doing more with less for the last 17 years. When I was a prosecutor, there was never a case where I did not feel disadvantaged because my opposing counsel and the companies I was going after had more money than I did, more resources to fight that fight. The biggest issue is being more efficient, and it's also creating a culture that attracts really good lawyers that want to do the right thing for the right reasons and want to work in that kind of environment. I want to have a robust training program for young lawyers that want to come to work fresh out of law school to get good trial experience work and prosecution work, so we can pay. I got to tell you right now, the Attorney General's office salaries are lower than any other public lawyers in the state. City lawyers make more, county lawyers make more, and that's because the purse strings are controlled by the legislature. But I'm going to also look at where we can shrink divisions and take some of the management positions out and put more boots on the ground. So we have more folks in the trenches doing the work.
There's probably a pretty good chance that as a Democrat you are going to be outnumbered at least for, you know, a year or two here or there as far as legislature goes and the governor goes and stuff like that. And, you know, maybe not the governor specifically, but I mean there's going to be a lot of Republicans out there, and some of them will have something to do with the laws that will be passed. How are you going to feel about working with those folks?
I've been working with Republicans for the last 17 years. You know, I was hired by Grant Woods, a Republican, and he's endorsed me because I am the best qualified candidate. And when I put together the legislation for the mortgage loan officer licensing, we got Republican and Democrat sponsors. The industries that I've overseen have been predominantly Republican-type industries. I've never worn a partisan, you know, my politics on my sleeve, quite frankly. You can't. When you're a regulator and when you're a prosecutor, you really need to be nonpartisan. And that's my reputation, and that's what I've done for the last 17 years. So I actually worked under Governor Brewer for 8 months in 2009, and it was under her administration that we actually went in and got loan modification companies under the mortgage loan officer licensing scheme. We added a fund that the loan officer licensing fees go to. So I've already worked with her and her staff.
And what if they pass laws you don't agree with?
I'll have to express my disagreement. As a lawyer for a client, you're always going to have conflicts. And I think it's important that as a lawyer for all of Arizona, that I express my opinion as Attorney General. Try to make a difference before the laws get passed, articulate it in a way, and build relationships with the legislature outsiders so that they will be less distrusting of my opinion simply because of my party affiliation. And I believe that's why I go into this as the best candidate. Is I believe I've gotten along better with Republicans than even my opponent.
So, okay, anything else you want to add?
Well, yeah, I've been endorsed by firefighters of Arizona, Fraternal Order of Police statewide, the Arizona Correctional Peace Officers, which represent 3,500 peace officers and staff in our correctional institutions. I've been endorsed by ASCOPS, which is the largest law enforcement group in the state, the Phoenix Police Lieutenants and Sergeants Association, and I believe I have all of these law enforcement groups behind me because I've been in the trenches and I've been a prosecutor. I also have 3 out of the 4 border sheriffs supporting me. Sheriff Ogden from Yuma, Sheriff Tony Estrada from Santa Cruz, Sheriff Clarence Dubnik from Yuma County, and actually 9 of the 15 sheriffs. And they're supporting me because they know I'm a serious prosecutor and I'm about law enforcement. And when I tell them I'm keeping politics out of the office, they believe me. And that's really what I've seen as I've traveled around the state. When I tell folks that I've never ran for office before and that I'm a political outsider and I'm running because I want to be Attorney General, their face lights up. They're like, finally, someone we can believe in, and that's why I'm running. And it sounds kind of corny that when I tell people I'm going to put your interests above my own, that's a novel idea. But I believe that partisan politics and career politicians that are putting their own personal agendas ahead of the people of Arizona is what needs to change in Arizona. That's as simple as it really is.
So are you saying that you won't become a career politician after this?
You betcha. That's what I'm saying.